Welcome back to another video. Today I'm here with a brand new toy, my first boat. Got a great Craigslist deal on it, 750 bucks for it. 14-foot Crestliner 1969 boat, old girl. And I got a 25 horsepower 1972 Evinrude outboard, which is in the basement. All right, so here's the outboard, 25 horsepower Evinrude 1972 long shaft, and it's actually rigged up with electric start, which I'll show you guys a little more detail on the boat, what's already in there. I got it on this little outboard stand I made, so this will be nice to bring it up and down, but this is easiest way to winterize an outboard right here. Just bring it in your basement and let it sit. So when I bought this, I just took the guy's word for it that it ran fine. He said it starts right up. And I dipped my boat in the water. The docks were pulled, so I didn't go fishing. It's been cold here. But I did dip the boat in the water at a lake, and I hooked up the electric start, and first push, it started up right away. And as far as the rest of my boat goes, 3 nice swivel seats. So we got this ancient trolling motor. Seats are in decent condition, pretty newly carpeted. Came with a battery, very old fish finder. Probably gonna replace the trolling motor in the fish finder. Some anchor pulleys, and this little switch here. This is where they hooked up the electric start to the outboard that I was talking about. So turnkey right here. And then that switch is for lights and navigation lights. So that's pretty nice that all of that is already installed. And now the only thing left to install is a newer fish finder and trolling motor, like I said. But I'm gonna do a few smaller upgrades today and show you like 5 or 6 different easy upgrades. I bought all this stuff here that you can see on Amazon for less than 100 bucks. Yeah, and I'm basically just gonna walk through a couple easy installs, modifications you can make to your boat to make it more fishable. Some are very simple, some are a little more involved. All right, so here's what I got today. 3 pole storage. I'm gonna put on the side of the boat somewhere. I don't know exactly where yet. I also got these USB ports. I'll show you what one of them looks like. That I'm gonna wedge in the side, probably drill a little hole and fit it right over by the battery somewhere just so I could charge my phone and cameras. We got these in-boat pole holders for trolling. These will get tucked. You know, they'll be flat with the top of the boat there. Good little trolling holders. And here is 2 cup holders. So here's what the cup holder looks like. That's not right. What's that? There you go. So this will just be up against the side of the boat, and they're plastic, so they're not gonna, no water issues. And they fold up if I need them to. So they seem like as good as quality as I need. Got 2 of those. Here's a decal of a ruler to put on the boat somewhere so I can measure some fish. And lastly, I got 2 Fender bumpers, 2 Fender Buoy things that I'm just gonna tie some rope to, and they'll be in the boat, and when I'm docking, I'll throw them over the edge just so I can do some bumper cars. So yeah, here I'll put a list right now of all of these different upgrades that I'm gonna do on this boat, and I'll put a timestamp next to it to when I work on that. So if you wanna look at a specific one, or you know what order they're in, whatever. Yeah, let's get to working. So the bumper's pretty straightforward, just tied a little bit of rope to the end of the little fender here, and I mean, it's set up there to hang, but I might just take them down and store both of them back here somewhere. I got my other one there. These will be good to have when I need them, but not necessarily a big thing. All right, so these pole holders will probably be the most difficult install. I'm gonna do these right now. Wait, I need that. First I'm gonna check diameter, 2-inch diameter here. I'm gonna make a slightly oval hole so I can get in at an angle, but it'll be 2 inches this way. I'm gonna sketch that out with this pencil here, and then I'm gonna see if I can cut it with this Dremel. I've never cut into fiberglass before, so we'll see what happens. Let's see how this thing does. All right, so looks like it's gonna work. Perfect. Beauty. Now all I need to do is screw that in and we are good to go. All right, so that's one pole holder installed. Do the same on the other side, and we can move on to the next mod. That looks nice. All right, next thing I'm gonna install is the cup holders. To do that, it's gonna be 4 screws in the puppy. I'm just gonna screw it right to the fiberglass. It's pretty thick, so it'll hold good. Oh yeah. Nice. And that's how you install a cup holder. Pretty simple. These things should be good. Let's do a test. Perfect. So I'm just going to be duplicating that same process in a different location for the second cup holder, and we can move on to the next mod. Alright, so this next one doesn't even really need instructions for, but here's the ruler, and I'm going to use this alcohol wipe to wipe off the side of my boat here, and I'll get it in place and stick it on. It's see-through too, which is kind of cool. Won't really be that. It won't stand out much at all, but it'll be there when you need her. Doesn't stand out much at all. Nice little addition that every boat should have. Alright, now we are going to do the rod holder. So real easy, I just dropped 2 screws in it. There is space for 2 more. If this starts getting loose, I'm probably gonna mount it somewhere else or make like a little plate, some wood down here or something so I can screw it to that for a little more reinforcement. But for now, this will work. There really shouldn't be, you know, much weight being pushed on this. It's just rods sitting there. And let me show you. Cool part of this, I don't know if these multi-tool pliers will work, but there's a plier holder right there. Perfect. And then whatever little hook holders, lure holders, something, I don't know, but that's a little pole holder mount. That's a nice one. I like that one a lot. We have one left to do, and that is the USB charger, so let's get to that. All right, so the last thing I'm adding to the boat today is this USB charger. I'm gonna drill a hole right in the side here, have it sit flush on the side of the boat there, And then I'll be able to wire it down. My battery's down there. I'm going to keep my battery in this corner. I might build a little box for it, but it's pretty heavy. It's not going to roll anywhere. It would be nice to cover up the wires a little bit, but save that for another video. For now, I'm just going to hook up this USB charger right here, and it'll be able to reach the battery. So first things first, let me get my drill out and start drilling a hole. The wires that came in this kit are plenty long. Alright, so these little connector pins that came with this USB port are too small for the bolt on my battery, so I just cut them open and I'm just going to squeeze it on. And then I'll bolt it down and I will tape all the wires together so that the one that isn't a full circle, hopefully it stays in place. You can see the USB port lights up, so that's kind of cool. This thing will be lit up at all times with this plugged in. It's not going to take that much battery, but it's not ideal. So, I don't know if I maybe added a switch for it or what, but we'll see. For now, I just have it easy wired in like that. And there you have it. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, if you want to count the sticker, 5. Different quick little adds we did to the boat. So I'm pretty excited, pretty happy with everything. Alright, and that'll be all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the couple little mods I added to the boat, and maybe you'll spark some ideas to do the same thing on your own. Note that this is a fiberglass boat, so of course, you know, I can drill into this. This is thick plywood behind this fiberglass, and there's plywood on the deck, and so it's a little easier to penetrate than aluminum, I believe. So all this stuff, I bought all of this for under $100 on Amazon. I'll link everything below. I mean, I'm sure you could find better quality for 3-4 times the price of all this, but for a little John boat like this that I only paid $750 for, these cheap mods will help. It'll be worth it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for me eventually taking this boat out on the water.